What's up guys, it's Mama Deadhead and I am back with another video. So I am going to be talking a little bit about this Platinum Medal Collection event. So we didn't get any sort of inbox or like news bulletin or anything, at least I have not seen it yet. I could just be overlooking it. But we have 3 new collections for 3 characters, with one of them being new. Now I really like, in general, the collection events, you know, whether it's gear. Like, I actually really enjoyed this ugly sweater event as well. Anyone collecting either the character or gear or a combination of both, or the last event where it was 3 brand new ascendables and we got to, you know, collect different items to get them. I really enjoyed all of those. So I'm going to go over the characters in this. I'm going to start with the lowest one and the amount and what they do. So this is Jeremiah, and he cost 8,000 platinum medals. And I actually already have Jeremiah, and he's pretty close to being maxed 5-star, if he isn't already maxed 5-star. But as a 6-star, he has Outlast, which is when the specialist is defeated, their death is delayed for 1 turn, during which they may still take an action. He has Recover Confuse, and then he has a 66 AP recharge rate and deals 300% damage to 1 enemy, and up to 3 teammates get minus 70% defense for 2 turns. Up to 3 teammates get plus 70% defense for 2 turns. So honestly, this character is a pretty fantastic character, just because he might not have the highest amount of like attack or do the most damage, but the killer is the fact that he takes 3 enemies, well, up to 3 enemies, and it gives them minus 70% defense. So this person is a super helpful support toon, as you can see in his role. And my goodness, 70% defense. If you have a higher damage toon, or like Dwight that does, like, you know, double attack, if you have the weapon on him and then his adrenaline rush on top of that, like, you could wipe out 2 toons extremely easily, no matter their trait, basically, because you have 70% defense minus from their stats. So this character is really great. And then up to 3 teammates get the 70% defense for 2 turns. Again, a fantastic thing to have if you're going against someone that has maybe some heavy hitters, or maybe you just have like an Andrea or a Dwight, this kind of like semi-glass cannon type characters that do a lot of damage, but maybe they're not as strong. So he is like the perfect support toon. So I really went crazy for him in a level up, and I mean, this character is great. So the next character in the collection is Platinum Medal 2, and it's her. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna be having a hard time with this because I already have the last toon, and I do not have her, but the last toon is just so good. I don't know if I should just like go ahead and go for 2, but I think that I might go for her. So as a 6-star, she has Retribution 2, which I think is pretty underrated. Like, a lot of people don't really think about it, and a lot of people kind of just like pushed her to the side because her adrenaline rush only focuses on 3 teammates versus like all teammates, which obviously would be better. But in the current like meta, how things are, she has become way more dangerous for some reason. At first, I think maybe like not a lot of people went for her, and now a lot of people are getting her through events and different things like that. And honestly, guys, she's pretty great. So while she has 76 AP, if you have like the right lead, the right weapon, she can go off pretty quickly. So she has Recover and Pair, and up to 3 teammates gain focus and regain 40% of their max HP for 3 turns. Those teammates also gain 20% bonus HP. And like I said, oh my goodness, a great medic. I'll just say that, a great medic. You have an absolute defense weapon on her, huge AP when attacking, and she will be fantastic on your defense, or, you know, while you're raiding, if you need that extra boost and you need that focus and you don't have any other toons with focus, I think that she is also a great toon. I think that's the most difficult part about this, is that all of these are actually pretty great tunes if you don't have any of them. Typically, I kind of go for the ones I don't have first, but this last collection cost 15,000 platinum medals, and it's Eric. Yes, Eric, the person you can ascend for. The person in the supply depot, Eric. And whew, is he... Oh my god. I don't even know how to put into words like how great I think this character is. And I think it's because he perfectly fits into one of my teams that I'm like really struggling with right now. And let's just get into his stats, and then I'll go over my team a little bit. But leader skill, all tough and strong teammates get plus 40% HP and 40% defense. Awesome. 76 AP, normal. Revive, one teammate with 25% of their max HP. All teammates get plus 40% defense for 3 turns. All teammates get plus 40% defense for 3 turns. Regain up to 25% of their max HP for 2 turns and recover from attack. Like, oh my goodness, I can't even finish that. Like, that's... I am excited. And I think with like how the milestones are going, that he should be like easy to get if you're really pushing yourself in milestones, and depending on, of course, what events these are going to be in. If they're going to be in every single event, maybe it would be possible to get all 3 of these. But then active skill, recover from both stun and heal reduction. So another really nice thing to have, up to 2 teammates recover from stun and heal reduction. So, wow. And to think that, like, even if you can't obtain this guy in this event, he is still in Ascendance. You can still ascend blue and get him, and he is still in Supply Depot. I literally bought him, like, I always stream every Wednesday, and that Wednesday, like, early in the morning, or like late Tuesday of my last stream day, I bought him in Supply Depot. So I can't believe that like this character is going to be in my roster. I need to do a bit more leveling because this is a new character, and I hadn't like really focused on him, because with his 5-star, I didn't think that he was going to be a revive. I thought that he was going to be a really awesome medic character, and I did plan on getting him, but I didn't put like priority on him because I just wasn't expecting what they brought out with the 6-star. So the reason why I'm just like massively in love with this character is the fact that for most of war, I was running this team. So I've switched around a lot of characters, and this is just what I found worked the best for me. But there are some, like, clear issues with this team. Like, the fact that the leader skill, all teammates get 30% HP, and then all ranged teammates get the plus 40% defense, made my Koa pretty weak. And then the fact that I haven't fully upgraded his weapon to add the HP on it, just made him, like, a weak link. And then I added some, like, support characters in here, like the Guardian Ezekiel, and I added the command in there. It didn't really work that well, and I tried Lori, didn't really work that well, and I was just having like the worst time trying to find something that worked, which it ended up being this. And I think it's because of this weapon and the fact that his mods make his like attack and everything very high, and he was like the damage dealer that if you kind of focused on him and left everyone else, then you could get in trouble with like the revives and everything that I had going. But the definite issues were the fact that Ezekiel didn't really cover my shield, and my shield was weak, which I needed to be stronger. So putting in, where is he? So I've been leveling him. And I do have him in out on a mission right now. Putting him as the lead now puts all of those teammates under the 40% HP and 40% defense. And then it's another revive to the 2 revives I basically already have, and he recovers stun. Like, wow. And this guy gives focus. revive, and then a shield. I don't know. Now, I'm probably going to keep Eric, Carl, Mackenzie, and Koa. This guy might change. Not entirely sure what I would put there. I guess, actually, a good option now. Where is she? I'm not even sure if I haven't given her any levels. If I would just put, now she's slower. She has hold the line. Then revive one teammate with 20% of their max HP, and she does some damage and adds all this defense. So maybe have like 4 revive characters in the shield. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that this Eric is absolutely getting ascended as soon as possible. Most likely tomorrow when I wake up, because it is pretty late now. But I am just like floored. I'm floored. Now this team did get a decent amount of defense, and like you can see, I was playing around with some other teams. Had this one up as a dummy team. I just kept it up until war was on, and then I threw this one up to hopefully throw some people off. But yeah, this team was working okay, but obviously has weak points that I needed to improve on, and I think that, like, oh my gosh, Eric as the lead will help me so much. Now, I'm going to go over and look at these milestones. Well, not the milestones, I apologize. The rank rewards, which is what they are in there. They are not in milestones, which is interesting because typically they were in the milestones and now they're in the rank rewards. So you can see a difference in the milestones the way they're set up, because typically it's like 1, 2, and 3, and like 4 through 10, and then 11 through 100, and then, you know, a few more like categories going back. I never really paid attention past that, because typically if I scored like past 200, because I think it was like 101 to 200, could be wrong, it's most likely a day that I just wasn't very active and I was just like taking a day off from the game, so I didn't really pay attention to ranks behind that. But I know that there were a few more blocks that are now kind of missing. However, I do like the addition of 11 through 50, because it was kind of discouraging if you were going for top 10 and you got booted out and you were like getting the same reward as someone at rank 100. You could have put in like a lot less effort. So I do actually like the 11 through 50 and then 51 through 150. But I would probably chop this last one. Oh, whoops. I would probably chop this last one up into a couple. But yeah, that's going to be all for this event. Wait, what is this? Okay. Oh, guys, it's so early. I'm sorry. But yeah, so 10,000 here, 5,000 here. And the event lasts 27 days. So I feel like if you made a big push in a few of these events, that it might be possible to get all 3 of them. But you have to push yourself pretty hard. But I think that just going for one, absolutely possible. But yeah, that's going to be all for this video. Are you guys excited about this Eric? Are you really excited about one of the other tunes in collection? Do you plan on getting them all? Are you really going to focus on one? I think that they're all pretty fantastic, honestly. I can't, like, if someone was like, I'm going to pick Jeremiah, I'd be like, you know what? That's a really good pick. I'm going to pick Eric. That's a really fantastic pick, too. There's not really a clear, like, this tune is, like, definitely way worse than all of these other tunes. I think that they all definitely have a place, and they're all really great to have, whether on defense or, you know, just normal rating. But yeah, that's going to be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, think positive thoughts and send positive vibes. Bye, guys!